Okay, good evening, everybody. We are so excited to welcome you here. Thank you guys for taking time out of your evening to just join us and learn about this amazing opportunity. So we're going to be talking a little bit about our stories, but obviously you are watching this video for a reason, or you're watching the recording a little bit later for a reason, because maybe you're interested in making a little bit of extra income from your phone through a health and wellness business, like all of the things, right? And so I am just super blessed to share a story along with Britt. So I'm going to jump right in and then I'll let her introduce herself as well. But my name is Erin Tweed. I have been doing this business for 8 years now, which seems absolutely crazy. I was sharing this morning, like my son on Sunday, he's about to be 9. And it was around this time, a couple months after we had him, we put him in a daycare and we ended up needing to switch his daycare, and it ended up being 500 more a month than we had initially budgeted for, right? And so it's like, have the kids, they said, and nobody's going to tell you how expensive they are. And so jumping into that, I was working full-time as a nurse navigator, and that meant that I wasn't really working 12-hour shifts, right? I was working 40, 50 plus hours a week. It all just depended on my surgery times. And so I didn't have an opportunity where I could just go and pick up a waitressing job or something of that nature, right? It was not something where I could just, pick up extra hours. I didn't know what my schedule and flexibility would be. And so I came across a post that was talking about a product, Hair, Skin, and Nails, which is still one of my favorite products to today. But I had done the mom shop and regretted it. And the girl, was telling me about the products. I told her no for a while. And then finally she said to me, have you thought about making money using the products? She had no idea that I was looking for extra income, that I was applying to go get my master's. She had no idea that those things were happening behind the scenes because, right, social media always looks like the picture perfect story. But when she said, have you thought about making money using the products? That was the golden ticket. That was, okay, yeah, I actually really could use $500 extra a month, because that's how much we needed extra for childcare. And so that's really what drove me to say yes to a business like this. I had no experience. I didn't have a large social media following. I didn't have like the perfect Instagram or Facebook and all the things. I still don't have that, and it's fine. But what I have learned is there's so much beauty in being able to help people, not only with their financial goals, but help people in this business with the products as well. And so I've just been blessed to do that for 8 years. We now have 3 kids, and I'll share a little bit more about that along the way, but I'm just so excited for you guys to hear more. So Britt, I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I know we did this a little earlier today, and it was so funny because it's been a little while since we've done some of these, and it was like it has me like really pumped up to the point where I almost texted you and said, I think we need to do these more often. And it's just because sometimes when you can look at people in the eye that are thinking about doing something, I almost look at myself 8 years ago and I didn't know what was coming. And it's just absolutely insane. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of tell my whole story, but in a quick way. I didn't reach out to anyone. I don't know that I would have. So a girl actually reached out to me, offered me the business, and I told her no thank you. I said no thank you for a couple reasons. I said no thank you because I had never really tried the products. I was super shy back then. The thought of even posting a selfie on social media was not my jam. Yes, I posted pictures with other people in them, but like the idea of working from social media did not interest me at all. So I thought. But one of my favorite parts about our interaction was that even though I told her no, she still kept going. Now, I don't know that she knew this about me, but I think she knew I was a single mom. I don't think she knew that I was financially struggling because I worked at a dental job. I was working 40 to 50 hours a week. And at our office, when there was like an emergency patient that needed to be seen, I always had that phone and I always was ready to accept that because I knew, and it was only $40, right? I was going to have to literally drive like 30, 40 minutes for this $40, but I was literally taking any opportunity I could because I was so tired of using a credit card sometimes for my groceries. I remember having to save 3 years for Ty's first vacation. And I was just like, oh my goodness, something's got to give. So when she reached out to me and I said, no, thank you, she kept going. And I started watching her not only financially change her entire life, but I also started to see products that I wanted to try or I wanted to use anyways. So 3 months later, I send her a message, and I am going to be a little bit longer with this part of my story because I need you to know that what you see in us now is not who we were 8 years ago. Okay. Timid, shy, had no idea what we were doing, did not have large social medias, didn't have these crazy results. Like, every reason why a lot of people say I wouldn't be good at this is all the reasons I had to say no. So I messaged her and I said, it was $99 to join at the time. And I said, I don't even have the $99. I don't have an extra $99 to my name. But that was such a red flag to me. And I said, I am willing. I told her this. I said, I'm willing to put it on a credit card if you can promise me that I can make that money back. And then I asked her, would I be getting some product? I asked her, could I at least make a couple $100s a month? Did she think? And this is the one question that I really want you to listen to me. I said, if I don't like it, can I quit at any time? Literally, those are the questions that I asked her. And she said, yes, you'll make your $99 back. Yes, you'll be getting some product. Yes, as long as you follow my lead, you'll be making an extra income, right? But then she said something that changed my entire life. She said, if you're already thinking about quitting, this will not work for you. And I remember it was through text message. I remember kind of like looking back and thinking, well, that was kind of rude, but I'm so grateful that she said that, because when I did decide to say yes, I said yes. I didn't say, yes, I'm going to try it, or yes, I'm going to kind of tiptoe around. I literally said, I have nothing to lose. I'm going to jump all in, even though I don't know how to use social media. The thought of talking in front of 5 people, I get red and blotchy, like all those things. I told myself I was going to give it 6 months of going all in. And I'm going to be honest, I got more than I bargained for. Not only did I obviously make that money back and then financially change our entire lives, but I got things that I was not expecting. And so I'm just actually going to keep talking for a second, just because I'm really bad about when I get excited, I can like jump around, like I get distracted with squirrels. That's just my nature. So I have to talk about it before I forget. Here's what I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting this business to be a really, really good health accountability partner. In the past, I had played sports. And so I always thought that like things would come easy. Well, once I stopped sports and once I stopped being so active, things weren't as easy, right? And I got really, out of shape for myself. And so one thing that I loved about this business is that I desperately needed this to work because I needed an extra income. And I knew the best way to be successful at any business, network marketing or any business, is to go all in and not only buy in with the business, but also buy in with the products. And so I told myself, I was like, I'm going to be super consistent and I'm going to get my before and after pictures. And it was actually 2 weeks in, I had like a hair, skin, and nail supplement picture. And then all of a sudden it was like my business just took off. So if you're listening tonight and you're kind of thinking, yes, I need the extra income, but I actually need to put my health first. I'm going to be just honest with you and tell you, I think that's that's even more of a big reason to join, other than just for the financials, because it's an accountability partner that I didn't know that I needed, but it's really helped me stay on track.
I have this really bright ring light in front of because of the office, and so I like couldn't even see the unmute button. So if you guys see my forehead really close, sorry for a second. I'm blinded over here, but I'm trying to make it bright in here. Yes, no, I totally agree. We were joking this morning, I like got out of bed and felt every single crack and everything. And I was like, oh, my birthday was last week. Like, I don't remember all the things cracking like this, like what is happening. But I love that we have products that go hand in hand with that. And so one thing that I want to stress is obviously most people, if you've heard of It Works, or if you've, maybe seen some of our products, most of the time you're going to have known us for either our wrap that helps to tighten and tone, or most people are really familiar with some of our weight loss products, right? Because we live in this world of instant gratification. We want quick, simple, easy things. And so most people are going to start out with some of those products, or maybe have heard of it, but we have a full gamut of over 40 different health and wellness products. Okay. So you're going to have the full range of not only just like weight loss related, but then skincare, supplements, things that help with like beauty. We've got really amazing facial oils that I'm obsessed with, lots of different products that you can add in. And one thing for me that I love is the products are all going to be naturally plant-based ingredients. And the quality of the product for the price that you're getting is top notch. Okay. So a lot of times I'm going to talk about this in a few, but what comes in our starter kit right now with this promotion is our slimming gummies, right? And so most people are like, okay, what makes those different than just like the apple cider vinegar gummies that you see at the store? That it's just that those are just simply that ingredient, where ours are going to have that benefit, but then they're also going to have the benefit of Morrisills and some other really great ingredients that are going to target that pinchable body fat. So you're getting the gut health benefits from apple cider vinegar, but then you're also going in and targeting the body fat. And so that's something that's super important to me, is just really working from the inside out, right? And so you want to have products that you can trust, that you know people are going to get great results, and you have something that can be offered every single person, right? If you just have like a one lane market, it's harder to promote in different things. And when you can fall in love with the products, for me as a busy mom of three, I like simple swaps, things that can make life easier. Okay, yeah, I have coffee every morning, but why not make it fat burning coffee? If I'm drinking collagen every morning, or if I want to help collagen with like those cracking bones and all those things, joints, beauty benefits, why not have it already added in my coffee? There's a lot of perks and benefits that come with that. And the products, again, are very affordable when you compare the different things. So a little bit about It Works, and then we'll talk a little bit more about getting started and just the support that we have. But, It Works has been around for 20 plus years. Okay, we're about to come up on our 22nd anniversary, which is absolutely crazy. And so if you're looking in this industry, maybe you've been in before, most people obviously join something like this and they've never tried it before. That was me. The majority of people have never tried a business like this before. But when you look at things across the board in the industry, you want to find something that's sustainable. The company is debt free. So when we are going to talk about some of these bonuses, I mean, there's amazing bonuses that are being offered right now. We can pay those to you because we are debt free, right? We're not just saying something and then not following through. We can actually pay those things out. And then the company is Christian based. So for me, I always want to know what is the foundation that I'm going to be building my business on. And that's something that's truly stuck in my heart for the 8+ years that we've been in. So Britt, I'll hand it over to you, and then we'll talk about getting started.
Yeah, the one thing that what's funny is I was actually typing in the chat instead of taking notes for things I wanted to talk about. So I was like, ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds good. And so one of the things that I wanted to touch base on is, you actually said it, but I want to elaborate a little bit. And that is, when you're trying to figure out who and what you want to align yourself with. One of the things that I also wasn't expecting about this business was that I've always been nice and positive about others. Like, I gave others the benefit of the doubt. I didn't necessarily do that with my own life. And so one of the things that I've really learned is that, like, who you surround yourself is very, very important. What you put in your body. I mean, all those things matter. Okay. And so one of the things that I love about what we do, and Erin touched on it, is that, like, when I look at our product line, there are some that, like, I can talk about because my 13-year-old loves. There are some that I can talk about because my husband loves. There are some that I can talk about because I love. And that's what I like. And it's not even dissing any other company, because you have to find what aligns with you. I'm just saying what aligns with me. When I joined this business, I wasn't a good salesperson. And the only reason why I come across as a good salesperson now is because I have the confidence from me being consistent for 8 years, right? I didn't have that before. So when I joined, I'm like, I need something that I could go door to door. I would not go door to door, but I needed something that I could go door to door and I could look in their cabinets and we have something that they're already using that I could just make a simple swap, just like Erin said. But here's where I'm actually going to talk about the business side too. I was kind of talking about this morning how I'll never forget when I finally told my mom I was going to do this. I was crying. My son was with his dad. My mom and I were in the pool, and I just told her, I said, I'm at a crossroads. I'm either going to join a network marketing business or I'm going to go get a second job. And she really wasn't happy with either of those answers, because she said, number one, how are you going to be successful at network marketing? She was like, you don't even talk to a ton of people. Like there's no way you're going to get in front of people and talk, right? But she said, but I really don't want you getting a second job because that defeats the purpose of getting more time with Ty. You'd actually get less. And I said, that's exactly why I'm going to join this network marketing business. Number one, I'm tired of wondering what if, but when I say yes, I'm going to say yes, right? I'm tired of wondering what if, but I'm not going to like just little step it anymore. The other thing that I love is, working a full-time job, 40 to 50 hours a week, being a single mom. I needed something that fit into the busy but little times that I had free. So I want to make myself clear because we have quite a few people on, and I do think we're going to continue to do these. I'm a shoot you straight kind of gal. We can help every single one of you make at minimum $500 a month. But you're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to trust us, right? We have trainings, we have tools. We actually, fun little fact, we're trying to get as many people that want to join in the system today or tomorrow because we're hosting like a newbie boot camp next week. Why? Because I'm being serious that anyone that decides to partner with us, we're going to literally break it down how you do the 4 to 6 tasks consistently. But what I love is, let me give you an example. One of the tasks that we do is we post on social media. So let's say I was slammed and I had no time. Okay, well, I'm probably going to make a cup of coffee anyways, right? So the only difference is I grab that cup of coffee and maybe I snap a picture in my kitchen, or I snap the picture with my kids in the car and not driving. But, when I park, I say, this is what I got going for the day. And then people start asking. We're going to teach you to do these things. So if you're thinking to yourself, I am way too busy, I don't know how this is going to fit, what I will tell you is the business and the products will fit honestly right into your busy lifestyle as long as you will go all in and let us teach you how to do it.
Exactly. I know. I can't ever find it. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to find it. And you'd think I'd click it, but then I'm like, I'm going to hit stop video or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think, like Britt said, the ins and outs and crazy, busy, chaotic schedule, like life is not going to get simpler. And, all the things, especially now that I started with one child, now we've added, 2 more, like life is busy at the sports field, different things, but I can always work this business through the nooks and crannies of the day. If you're sitting in car ride online, maybe, you have nap time, maybe it's a little bit before you go to bed, those different things, but you're going to have that support. And that's one thing that I love is we're not just throwing you to the wolves and saying, hey, you started your business, now here you go. No, you are going to have that onboarding and support and training because we want to help you succeed, right? But this is not a business where we make money from people just signing up. We essentially make money because we're helping other people start on products and we're helping them build their business. And that's really what our goal is. Everyone can win here. So right now, to get started, we have a promotion. Like Britt said, we're trying to help as many people get started because it's 66% off. It's not $49. Normally it's $149 to get started. Okay. So you're going to get 2 bottles of those Slimming Gummies that I was talking about. And normally those Slimming Gummies retail for $60 for 1 bottle. If you're just going to do a one-time purchase. So right now you can buy one, try one, and then, or buy one or try one and then sell one, right? So you're getting 2 bottles, or you can keep them both for yourself and use that to get your own results. It's totally up to you, and it ends tomorrow. So $49 to get started. There's never been a better time than now. I mentioned earlier, we've got some really awesome bonuses that are happening. I'm not going to go into the nitty gritty details of that. That is a perfect time that you can go back to the person that invited you or maybe sent you this recording and say, okay, look, watch that video. I'm really thinking I want to say yes, like what's on the table, or, hey, I'm just ready to get started. And I trust that y'all are going to tell me exactly how to make this money and earn those bonuses. That's what we're going to do. And so I just want to encourage you to go back and ask that person or tell them that you're ready. And if y'all have questions, you can always reach out, but we can't wait to see who joins this week. Don't miss out on this opportunity because it's ending tomorrow. It's a great thing. Britt, did you have anything else or we're good?
Nope, that's it. The only thing that I was going to add about the $500 a month is one thing that I love. And maybe some of you have been around before, right? Or maybe you have done another company, or maybe you have been in networks before and you can see that a lot has changed. That's one thing that like why I'm still here and why I'm still passionate and why I'm still doing my thing is I know I'm aligned with like really, really good people in a really good company that's constantly evolving. And one thing that I had added is we actually have some more products coming. We have conference coming up. We even have bigger bonuses coming up. So, I mean, when I tell you that sky's the limit, although neither one of us joined to do this full time, and both of us have been doing it full time for 7 years, we didn't join for that, right? I joined for 2 to 3, she joined for 500. The way that things have become so simple, we're talking you could make $500 in weekly bonuses. Okay. When we joined 8 years ago, it was good. Like here we thought it was good, and it wasn't even that. Like now I'm like, okay, this is so crazy. I almost wish I could rejoin now. But what I do love is that, it's like the perfect time. It's the beginning of the year. Everyone wants to get healthy, needs to get healthy. The world is crazy, right? And I think we're finding out more and more that we have to, take care of our health. It's even more important now. And that's why I'm like really excited and thankful to not only be able to have this on my hands for myself and my family, but also know that I can look each of you in the eyes and say, as long as you're willing to do the things and go all in with us, you can see success too. So thank you guys so much for hopping on with us tonight.
Oh, bye, y'all. Have a good evening. I thought I even looked her in advance and moved my head. So y'all have a good night. Well, I'll have it together with my light next time.
No, we won't ever have it together. That's why we do this business. We can just be
You
us.
can do it too, from the comfort of your homes and not have to look over a ring light all the time. All right.
See you,
Bye,
friend.
y'all.